Rudy Francisco, a young poet, reminds us why it's important to be a glass half full kind of person, especially in challenging circumstances. In Helium, his book of spoken word poetry, Francisco encourages us to keep moving forward. When your day is a museum of disappointments hanging from events outside of your control, when you feel like your guardian angel gave his 2 weeks notice 2 months ago and just decided not to tell you, when it seems like God is just like the babysitter who's always on the phone, when you get punched in the esophagus by a fistful of life, keep going. Good morning. My name is Sandi Paulson. I'm the chair of the BC Road Builders and Heavy Construction Association, and it is my pleasure to formally welcome you to our 2020 Year in Review. BC Road Builders continues to be the trusted and recognized industry advocate under the strong leadership of your president, Kelly Scott, your board of directors, all committee chairs, and members. As always, the association staff and your board have continued to work and advocate on your behalf. 1 year ago, at our annual Victoria event, I stood on stage sharing with you our vision and challenges for 2020. Little did we know, we certainly didn't see this one coming. The world had barely heard of COVID. By March, all we heard of was COVID. The world pandemic gave us pause, but it did not stop us. Although our COVID preparedness learning curve started out much like a nice leisurely drive along Highway 97, it quickly morphed into something much more like a Coquihalla Highway 5, also known as the highway through hell. But even amid the pressures and the skepticism in those early days, from within our industry, from some labor groups, and the general public wanting to shut down our construction job sites, together we succeeded in demonstrating that our industry could continue to work safely, essential to the continued economic health of our industry in BC. During the early dark days of this uncertainty, the working relationship foundation that we have built over the years with government proved crucial. It allowed us to become engaged directly with all stakeholders. The strength of our relationship with government was tested, and we passed. They trusted our council. The strength and the stamina of the BC Road Builders and Heavy Construction Association positioned us well. The board responded quickly and decisively, amending our 2020 strategic plan to include a COVID-19 response and recovery strategy. Your quick adaptation and demonstrated ability to develop and implement comprehensive work protocols and practices that followed or exceeded all public health office orders and recommendations earned our members the essential service designation. This provided the opportunity for our contractors to remain open and for thousands of men and women to continue to work safely in our industry in BC. The Ministry of Transportation and Infrastructure is known as the Can-Do Ministry, of which our members play an essential role in supporting. We formed joint BC Road Builder Ministry COVID-19 task forces that continue to meet regularly, to communicate, share information, and to address any and all emerging issues cooperatively. As road builders, we're used to building over any terrain, whether it's over, under, through, or bridged. We always find a way, getting the job done quickly, safely, and effectively is just another Tuesday for road builders. It takes more than a global pandemic to stop us because we are inspired by the wisdom and the likes of philosophers such as Epictetus. It's not what happens to us, but how we react to it that matters. I'm grateful our association is made up of glass half full kind of people. This attitude has kept us grounded in sanity, professionalism, and creativity as we wrestled with how to keep the BC economy moving while keeping everyone as safe as possible during a global pandemic. And our work is not done. We're not through this thing yet. But the association and your board will continue to be mindful stewards and to engage with all levels of government and stakeholders to continue to press the need for ongoing economic stimulus and to fully participate in shaping our road to recovery in BC. Young Rudy Francisco also said, "Challenge yourself to think of challenges as opportunities. When the whole world crumbles, you just have to build a new one out of all the pieces that are still there." And that's exactly what we are doing and what we will continue to do in 2021 and beyond. Things are different this year, and I, for one, miss seeing all of you and having the opportunity to engage and connect during all of our events. But in Dr. Henry's words, this is not forever, but it is for now. My words, it just feels like forever. We are all growing COVID weary, but we must remain vigilant, and together we can and we will see our way through these uncertain times. We are better together than alone. In closing, and on behalf of your board, I would like to wish you and yours a very happy, healthy, safe, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year in 2021. I will see you all again online at our AGM, February 4th, 2021.